Hello everyone, this is Melody ZHANG. I'm currently an assistant professor in management in the Faculty of Business at the Hong Kong Polytechnic University. After I completed my bachelor's degree at School of Management in ZJU, I joined the PhD program at Chinese University of Hong Kong and got my PhD degree there back in 2018. Apart from my professional career, I'm also, I think, quite passionate person who love life, and I like to talk with different people from different country and from different cultures, and have very good friends in different places all over the world. And I love dance. I love doing sports, especially I love K-pop and also badminton. So this is about me. I think similar to every undergraduate student, it's not a very straightforward choice or decision to make. So when I was a freshman and a sophomore, I started to try different possibilities. At the very beginning, I really enjoyed my life at ZJU, and I engaged in a lot of extracurricular activities. I engaged in several student groups and become the leader, and I enjoyed hang out with my friends. I enjoyed different courses from different schools, not only my major. And starting from my year 3, junior year, so when I interact with my professors and engage in the academic discussions, I really enjoy the intellectual stimulation and really feel, okay, I may have a strong passion and interest towards exploring something new, really understand the phenomenon in the business world, and try to provide some different viewpoint and alternative perspectives. So to be honest, back to then, rather than being very committed to doing research and pursuing an academic career, I'd rather took an open and experimental approach to see whether I really could find my passion in doing academic research and also find myself fit with academic career. So the process would be described as, in Chinese, 摸着石头过河. So it's all about experimenting and trying to see whether I can be there. And that's also related to I get a lot of support from my professors and friends and classmates in the whole process. And add some luck, of course. And finally, I could join the PhD program at Chinese University of Hong Kong as a bachelor. I was majored in human resource management around 2010s. But the major was later incorporated into the major of business administration, as far as I know. In my year 3, I joined the academic mentor program of our department back to then, and started to read research papers with my mentor, Professor Zhang Xiaoling, which is my very first experience to taste academic research and stimulates my initial interest. Later, near the end of my year 3, I started to join Professor Xie Xiaoyun's research group meeting. I still remember vividly every Tuesday night, Professor Xie and the PhD students, MPhil students, and undergraduate students, including me, we shared our understanding of and our insights from the newest top-tier journal papers, criticize them, and also brainstorm new research ideas and research design together. I still remember very vividly, like we discussed and debated so much and so late, and when we returned to the dormitory, the lights were already out. So that's very, I would say, memorable experience, but we all felt, including me and undergraduate students, we felt so much inspired and enlightened. And I would say that this experience really played a significant role in shaping my academic aspiration. Well, even for now, I often think back to those simple, pure, but also lively and passionate times, which became some kind of the guide stimulating my academic road. one merit I would say is that when I studied in CUHK, I have seminars and classes in different universities in Hong Kong, including UST, HKU, and PolyU. So I really enjoyed those seminars, which provide a lot of intellectual stimulations, and I can also build up cohort among the peer PhD students. Yeah. And in Hong Kong, as you guys know, both English and Cantonese are very important to live and study here. And once I come here, I started to watch a lot of Cantonese movies, TV series, and listen to the local news. So I try to pick up Cantonese, and also I like Cantonese songs a lot. So this is some really personal experience, but academic-wise, I don't think Cantonese is necessary for living for study here. Well, but if you want to know more about the local people and want to really become an insider to live here, and you need to pick up the local language. And also when I studied in Hong Kong, I feel like I can have more diverse cultural exposure, and also I can feel free to participate in the cultural events and also in church activities, and interacting with people who hold very diverse and different worldviews. So this is also quite impressive experience to me, and also partly shape who I am. For that, I think especially for joining PhD program, the fit between the student and the academic advisor is super important. Because thinking about my own experience, that my interactions with my advisor and the professors in my department, have really in very positive and significant impact on me. And I would say this interaction and the fit between student and advisor could significantly determine the well-being of the PhD student and shaping the students' aspirations and also future achievements largely. So it's different from general study course-based study. So it's more like mentor-mentee relationship and lifelong relationship. So far, I enjoyed working in academia in Hong Kong a lot. And there are a bunch of bright sides to working here, including work freedom and autonomy, a vibrant and diverse academic community, the access to a wide range of research funding, and also the government research funding is generous, and also the globally competitive salaries and benefits. Besides, compared with other places abroad, as you guys know, it's closer to mainland, right? And it's much more convenient to travel back to visit my family. That's definitely another big advantage. However, there are also challenges, such as intense competition for job positions, and there is a very strict up or go tenure system, and which means very high requirement for getting tenure here, and also high expectations for our research productivity, and also the increasing demand for research impact. But of course, every coin has two sides. So far, I really appreciate the opportunity to work in academia here. As assistant professors, every year we were approached by a wide range of students, not only from mainland, from local, but also globally, that they want to seek for opportunities to join a PhD program or work as a research assistant here. For me, one particular attribute I would look for among students after some, both good and bad experience working with collaborators and also PhD students is about high in conscientiousness. So people who are responsible and keep up to their promises, because sometimes it's very common that people may be overconfident, that sometimes they overpromised but underdelivered, right? But well, gradually, I think to be responsible and to be a very good collaborator, if you find something you cannot deliver on time or up to your promise, you need to keep the communication process and let the collaborators know at the very first time, so they can plan ahead and do some adjustment. Otherwise, it may create really troubles for the whole team. So and related to that, teamwork and communication skills, that is super important, not only in the workplace but also as a researcher. Another issue which is more and more important, as we discuss a lot among professors all over the world, is about the proactivity. So I myself do research in terms of encouraging and cultivating employee proactivity and the impact of employee proactivity. And across research findings that proactivity is among the very first tier important criteria to determine people's career success and their promotion as a prospect. When doing research, for example, applying for the PhD program, so students nowadays they need to initiate the conversation and write email to the professors that if they are interested in their research domains or research questions. Because every year in business school, the quota is super limited for hiring PhD student. But if someone could really stand out in the process, would like to engage in further communication and call up for a meeting to know more about the students. It's not only about the formal application process, but also about to know the student as a person, not only about their research and academic background, but also their personality, who they are, whether they are responsible, reliable, and can have the independent research potential. My primary research interests lie in understanding how to, make the best use of leadership, especially in different types of work team contexts to stimulate innovation and high performance. And particularly, I look at research and development teams and entrepreneurial teams, and those teams need a lot of collaboration. Engage in professional and knowledge work. My research interests also lie in understanding consequences and the sustainability of employee proactivity in team contexts. And in another line of my research, I also tackles human resource management related issues, such as how underemployed and or overqualified employees could better work more happier in the workplace and integrated more with their supervisors, teams, and organizations. Especially nowadays, the overeducation is kind of worldwide prevalent phenomenon, and really how to help the young people to adjust their mentality and work happier and also contribute more in the modern business world. This is related to my focus here. Yeah. And for the second question, so nowadays we can see the powerful emergence of a lot of new tech, like the artificial intelligence and also the digitalization transformation of the companies. So the traditional research in management, I would say that is mostly related to the previous industrial revolution. But how does the very interactive, integrated new technology make a difference in the workplace and affect the young people, the workforce psychology, well-being, their proactivity, productivity, and how to better facilitate the interaction between intelligent machines and workforce, the individuals. Is very important research question that we are approaching nowadays as management scholars. Well, I would not say that I can find some certainty because, for example, like my career is full of uncertainty. We may receive acceptance or R&R or rejection letter anytime, and I may get tenure or I may not. It's just like, it's like black box. But I would say like I really rather than focusing on seeking for a sense of security or avoid uncertainty, I would like to rather enjoy the process. So the more and more I feel like I really want to fly with the uncertainty, and I can try to appreciate the beauty there. And because there's a lot of possibilities and also hope in the future, like for example, nowadays, everyone talk about ChatGPT. They may be threatened by the new technology and think about, okay, our job may die in the future. Although, like people say that researchers may be among the least replaceable, professions by intelligent machine or AI, but still, like I'm thinking of, okay, if machine or being can do better job than me, so why not? I may release myself and to do something that I can make different domain of impact and add value to other people's life. And as educator, I'm striving to have a positive impact on my students. Not only like I teach undergraduate students, master students, but also I interact with a group of PhD students and do collaboration with them. And I think it's not only a research-based job, it's also a people-based job. Like, it's about life, influence life. And yeah, and also in the long run, I dream to hopefully have a significant impact on my research community and also business practitioners. Honestly, I don't have a very clear picture. So as I mentioned, so I always think like now the opportunity here is something that I was granted. I really appreciate the opportunity. But if life lead me to somewhere else, that I'm happy to go and to, always think that I can have some way to create value and add value to other people's lives, to the larger community.